you guys don't know, the two of the best female fighters in the nation. So right in our backyard. So it is going to be an amazing fight, and I'm really excited to see that. It's, you know, being an amateur fight, it's a pretty big deal for them to be here and get all this kind of exposure.
Speaking of title fights, I have a question for Cynthia. Cynthia, you're going to be fighting a title fight against Asperlab. You're 7-0. What type of mindset do you have to go into the cage with the WFC champion?
Well, honestly, I'm not really concerned with her record of her being undefeated. I'm more concerned about myself and evolving as a fighter. I'm very hard on myself, so I'm always working on any goals that I have. So if anything, you know, my mindset in there is just hoping that I can perform in front of everybody, and you know, that all my hard work that I put in every day in and day out, that, you know, shows in there against somebody who's at that level. You know, so for me, it's just, you know, grind hard every day and just get ready to, you know, just come and be and evolve as a fighter and just become a well-rounded fighter.
I want to follow up on a big part of that. Without going into many details, your training. Okay, with that training, even though you're not worried about her being a champion or 7-0, have you changed anything within your training technique to make sure that you walk out victorious?
Have I changed anything? No. I was already supposed to fight her the last card. Unfortunately, I got hurt. I feel like I'm just, you know, I'm having two training camps for the same fight. I'm just ready to get in there. I've been, like I said, I'm always working on every aspect, whether it's wrestling, whether it's jiu-jitsu, whether it's my boxing, whether it's my kickboxing, whatever it is, I'm always working on it, putting it together. So I haven't changed anything. I'm just ready to get in there. I'm very, very anxious to get in there.
Hold on. Last fight you said you wanted to show off your hands a little bit more. Is that going to be the case this time?
What's that?
Let's see.
I'm looking for the finish. It doesn't matter exactly how it comes. If it's a submission, if it's something else, we'll see.
Twice a day, you know, all the time. Have you done anything just a little bit different in preparation for Cynthia, or is it pretty much the same all the time?
It's always the same. Always train hard. Always to be ready. I was disappointed when it fell out last time, and all it did was give me a warm-up fight and a couple months to get ready. So, yeah, it's gonna be a good one.
By far the best move I could have made in, like, you know, in the last couple months. I've been there since October of last year, and everything's been going great. I already see the change a lot more confident. I'm just very excited to get in there. I'm just constantly working and putting in that work. I mean, everybody says they work 7 days a week, twice a day. You know, twice a day. It doesn't matter to me. I know how hard I work, and you know, I'm just hungry. I'm hungry to get in there, ready to put on the show.
How you doing? This is Nick the KO Kid Christie with Cobra-Source.com MMA in Sacramento, California at Ultimate Fitness. Gonna go inside and interview Cynthia Calvillo for their next up-and-coming fight for West Coast Fighting Championship. Let's go on in and check it out.
Cynthia and Aspen, it's gonna be a tough fight, man. I train with Cynthia occasionally, and you can tell usually when you're working out with somebody if they really believe they can beat you in a sparring match. And man, this girl comes out here, guns blazing. She thinks she can win. It's gonna be a fight of the night. Mark my words.
This is Nick. We're back now in the gym with Cynthia. She just got done with her morning pro practice class. How'd you like your practice this morning?
It was great. It's always great. I always come out with my shirt drenched in sweat, so you know it's a good workout.
So how are you feeling about this up-and-coming fight for West Coast Fighting Championship?
I'm really excited. I mean, I haven't fought since last year, June, so I'm ready to get in there. I've been training with Team Alpha Male since last year in October, so I'm really excited to get in there and see how much I progress. You know, I'm training with one of the best teams in the world, so I'm really, really excited to, you know, see the difference and hopefully I can perform very well in front of everybody.
Yeah, you were supposed to fight her on the last show. What happened? You had an injury?
I was pushing myself so hard that you know, I got sick. I ended up getting bronchitis. I pulled the chest muscle. I thought it was my ribs, so I couldn't sleep. I was sleeping on recliner for like a week or two, and a lot of painkillers. But yeah, I was really bummed out because it happened about a week and a half before my fight, and I was really hoping I didn't have to. But you know, just one of those things. I have to be smart and, you know, just wait it out.
Training down here now with the team, what do you see the difference from your other team? Have you improved? How do you like training with these guys and whatnot?
I enjoy it a lot here. I have more coaches and you know, more different classes, and I'm able to focus in different areas to become a well-rounded fighter. At my old gym, it was just a lot of like MMA sparring, and a lot of just, you know, get in there and bang. So now I have a lot of technique and, you know, more tools in my toolbox to use. So I'm really excited. Improvement for sure. Like, you know, I don't know. I'm just really stoked again. I'm excited. I don't even know how, you know, everything's gonna play out, but hopefully very well, especially training here.
Well, not to go too much on the game plan, how do you feel like this fight might go? Is there anything you're training specific to this fight or whatnot?
You know, I just want to make sure that I'm aware of everything, and, you know, I don't give any of my opponents an inch, because when you give them an inch, they take a mile. So I just want to make sure that I'm always I'm always alert and paying attention, but also always on my toes and making sure that I'm pushing the pace, and, you know, that I wanted to make it be visible, you know, in front of the judges, who's a better athlete, or who's going to put on a better performance. Hopefully I get the finish. I don't want to leave it to the judges. The last couple fights, I mean, they have been decisions, but it's mainly, you know, I just gotta go in there and flow and just let it happen. You know, I have a lot of faith now being with this team, and a lot more confidence. So. That sounds good.
You want to let everybody know where they can get tickets through, or you want to do any shout outs?
Yeah, you can get tickets at www.westcoastfighting.com, or you can come down to the gym, Team Alpha Male. I'm always training here. I got tickets. I want to give a shout out to Team Alpha Male for sure. You know, they welcome me here with open hands. Everybody's been great, and I really appreciate it. All my sponsors, all my friends and family. You know, I couldn't do this without any of you. I wouldn't be able to, you know, live my dream every day. My parents, man. I got to give them the biggest shout outs. Because of them that I'm able to like live my dream, because they've been, you know, busted their butt their entire life. So, yeah.
If I didn't train, I probably wouldn't be able to cook. I wouldn't be able to eat a lot of this stuff. Maybe I train extra carbs sometimes so I can eat a little bit more of what I like to eat, and not have to eat like a rabbit and live off salads and carrots. That's it. I can actually eat food, which is awesome. Because I also feel very strong. Any time that I just stick to like salads, or I have to be really strict with my diet, I feel really weak for some reason. And right now I'm 2 weeks out. You know, I'm feeling my weight's on point. I kind of get to eat, you know, not be so strict on my diet, but I still eat healthy. You guys check out my belt collection over there in the corner. I have my 3 championship belts for MMA. This one's the first one I won. And this is for a national organization, and these both are here in California. This one's Roctagon MMA. This one's World Combat Series and Central Coast Throwdown. I got that one doing a jiu-jitsu tournament, and also the trophy, so I won my division in absolute, and I have a bunch of first place medals. All of my grappling tournaments I've won, except for my first one. I think I jumped into the blue belt division, and I still ended up getting second place due to an injury, so it was insane. Yeah, I think all of my grappling tournaments, I've actually finished all of my opponents, except for one tournament that I got first place. Is just won by points, but other than that, that's usually my mindset. It's just like, I gotta get a submission, I gotta finish it somehow, like, you know what I mean? There's the, like, I got in there's an objective. You gotta finish it one way or another, get it done, you know? So it's not so much by points. I've never really been too happy with letting anything go to a decision. I wanted to make it, you know, pretty apparent who the winner is, not based on the judge's decision. So hopefully that ends up happening in the next, and I can add another belt up right there. I'm saving it. I'm saving it. Yeah, hopefully it'll be there. It wasn't, I would say it wasn't until I was 23 that I actually like got to do things for myself. This is the first time, you know, I don't have to worry about anybody else. This is my life, and it's gone pretty good. You know, I don't regret any of the things that I went through because it made me tough, and I think that's why I've been able to accomplish so much in a short amount of time, because I know what it feels like to like not really, you know, be able to do everything you want or not even have everything. You know, it was a struggle just watching my parents work every day. My mom still works every day of her life, and you know, may not be exactly what they want, but I know they're very proud of me, and it's because of them and their hard work that I get to do this every day. Like, I get to, like, I don't have to work, survive to put food on the table, you know, I have a roof over my head, I have wonderful friends and family that support me and trying to help me, you know, in every way that I can to make this happen, you know. And even if it doesn't, I know that they won't be disappointed. They know that, you know, I did something that I really wanted to do and I'm passionate about, and I'm never going to regret not trying it. But until then, I'm going to give it my all. I'm not going to take any of this for granted by any means at all.
So what would you tell a young woman right now who's kind of struggling with low self-esteem, who's struggling with trying to, you know, really fit in and figure out what she wants to do? What kind of advice would you give a woman like that?
I would say, you know, you just gotta find something you're very passionate. You can't really, you know, worry about what, you know, the social media is saying, what your other people, you know, your real friends will stick by you. Your families will always, no matter what, whatever you decide to do, you know, forget what anybody says. You don't got anything to prove to anybody. They're not paying their bills. They're not the ones that are taking care of you, you know. Do anything that makes you happy. A lot of times people have, you know, this idea that you have to be a certain way, or, you know, you can't do this. It's just, that's not the right decision, you know. Maybe it's not for them, but it's for you, and you just gotta follow it, you know. All right, you guys, thank you so much for coming out and, you know, just seeing a little bit of me outside the gym. My nice, beautiful home. You know, hopefully you guys can come out to see me fight at West Coast Fighting 9, April 26th. I'm definitely gonna be ready, so please come get your tickets. For me, either at the gym at Ultimate Fitness, or just message me. Find me on Facebook, Instagram, Cynthia_Cal.
Come April 26th, Cynthia's gonna make the Lord very nervous. Very nervous. All right, let's go train.
Bye.
See you guys later.
Bye.
Bye, guys.